Hello guys and welcome back to Shrimp Buckets. I am Sol and I want you to join me as I clean my two bigger shrimp tanks. It's very grown in. It's because I was away for 3 weeks and there was almost a month without water changes. My son have helped me a little bit as much as he had time. So with water top-offs and feeding. Actually, the feeding have done my wife. Uh, Light feeding, meaning every 2 days, one time, so that there's not too much waste and that we have more chance that the shrimps live through this time as I am away. What happened is in this time was here very warm, so the cooling system was almost always on. Not always, but very often, because it was peaking at 26 degrees Celsius, and that's highest that this shrimps can tolerate. So because there was no water change for a month, there was a really big waste buildup, and as you can see here, the plants grown in everything. That's not so problematic. What am I using here for glass is H2O2, about 1.5–2%. So if a little bit gets in the tank, nothing will happen. It will not harm my shrimps. And the front glass was very dirty, so I started with that. And of course the water changes as soon as possible. So what happened is, because of the lack of water changes, there was a waste buildup. To want it or not, feeding or not, there's many shrimps in these tanks, and yeah, it's a established tank, so there will be waste. You can't do anything about it. And because of the lack of water changes, the NO3 was very high for shrimps. So for the black bees, it was not so problematic, because they tolerate a little bit more. But in my Taiwan bee tank here this left tank, that's the lightning red fancy tiger shrimps. I have had baby die off, meaning before I was gone, I had 100 little babies in this tank, and as I was back, they were all gone, dead. From the older ones, I had also a little bit of die-off. I think 5 of them, 6 of them, they are or hiding very good because I don't see them, or they are perished in these 3–4 weeks. But yeah, that happens. As you can see here, I made the NO3 measurements, and as you can see, it's very high. So Taiwan bees don't tolerate it as much. I normally do 10% bi-weekly water changes, or maybe every 10 days, to manage the water quality. But because of the high NO3 buildup, I am doing here about 20-25% water change. I'm doing it very slowly, so with drip system, so there are no stress for our shrimps. I think this water change took about 2 hours. About 2 hours, I think. So very slow. Back dripping. I used a little bit prime, so that helps with the waste. And I use stability and biodigest, also because of the extreme situation. After that, I made 1 week 10% water changes, and my shrimps are living a happy life. The water parameters are again pristine. So because of the excess waste, there was, oh my god,